Gary, give him the question again.
What job on TV did Eric turn down because he thought it was too satanic?
It was a satanic cartoon. I don't think he said the name of the show, but there's not a name of a show, it's a particular network.
What kind of question is that? You want the name of the network, or you want
the name of this network?
The name of the network.
Yeah,
now
but
we have
that's
to
not
ask
fair.
Eric again.
We have to ask Eric again. Did you
No, Eric gave me the name of the network.
Oh, so he answered the question.
No, he didn't. He gave an answer.
And it was incorrect.
Wasn't correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gary, this is a horrible game.
He might have been correct. I don't.
Sal was involved. He may have been correct.
I have an answer here, and I don't know.
Wait a second. You trusted Sal to make the game?
You gave me 4 minutes.
All right.
Sal and Richard put this game together.
No wonder this is going so badly.
Oh, my God. They're two retarded people put the game together.
It was very quick.
What?
Wait, we're not at a tie yet.
Okay, Sal, you idiot.
Which channel?
That was correct. It was a satanic cartoon on the Cartoon Network.
Is the Cartoon Network correct, Sal? It's not. Sal says it's not correct.
is it a particular show? It's called Adult Swim.
Adult
That's
Swim
the
is
Cartoon
correct.
Network, you moron.
Well, evidently
That's
Adult
the
Swim is
Cartoon
right.
Network.
Gary, I think the game is...
The answer is Adult Swim. I don't know what Adult Swim is
But that's
on.
a shitty question.
Well, no, it's a shitty answer.
Oh,
It's
you
written
know
wrong.
what? I knew I shouldn't have gotten involved in this game. Even when Eric said he needed money, I should have just hung up.
I agree.
I hate Sal. I hate Eric. And I hate Javier now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And they did nothing wrong.
Can I say something?
Adult Sal, you're such a shit stain.
Oh, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'd rather you say I can't come up with a game
No,
than get it wrong.
I can.
Okay, go
I had
ahead.
to come up with immediate facts that had documented 8/9/11. He said he turned down a satanic show from Adult Swim. And that was
it's a cable television network.
Well, I didn't know.
Shares
I didn't
space
you know,
with Cartoon Network.
Right, so
I
it
didn't
is
know if it was a
its own-
network, but it was for the Adult
But
Swim
I'm saying
show.
the question's so...
It's so specific. What did he turn down? What satanic role did he turn down? And
no,
he made it perfectly
you said
clear.
What satanic role did he turn down? But you were looking for the name of a network.
Or a show. I don't.
Or a show.
It just said, what satanic show did he turn down?
Right, and
so
that's
when he
it.
said Cartoon Network, I'm looking at Adult Swim. I don't know what that means.
You wrote a question that's ridiculous.
It's for Adult Swim. He said
Yeah,
the
but
wrong
we
show.
don't know. Listen to... Read the question you wrote down.
The question, can I have the question, please?
You didn't ask for the name of the network.
But it was specific. Right. You wouldn't say NBC.
Oh, my God. You're retarded. It's impossible to deal with
you. You just love
you.
doing this
No,
to me.
you can't explain.
Yes, I can.
Go ahead, read the question.
What job on TV did Eric turn down because he thought it was too satanic?
But that's not the name
Adult
of a network.
Swim.
Adult
Answer.
Swim.
Adult Swim is the show.
No, it's not
it's a
the show.
network.
Network.
you
Well, then it was
fucking idiot.
it was documented that way. Howard, I can
Oh,
show
my
you the
God.
document.
Sal, why can't you admit you fucked up?
What am I fucking up?
There's nothing clear about that question. We're asking.
We don't know what you're asking for.
You could never write for a game show. What are you asking for? Adult Swim is the name of the network. You got to say, what was the name of the network that Eric almost worked for?
It was the Cartoon Network, Howard. Adult Swim
they
is
share
on.
But that's not
space
your
with the
question.
Cartoon
Read the
Network.
question
What
again.
job on television did Eric turn down?
That
what
has
job?
nothing to do with a network.
I agree, but there is no specific. I never said a network in here.
So what do you?
But the
bad
keyword is
source.
satanic. There's only one show he turned down that was satanic. Was Adult Swim.
Adult Swim's the name of a network.
It's not a show.
It's not a show.
Well, Jason Kaplan just said that it's on the Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
No.
Adult
It is
Swim
a
is
network that shares space.
Okay, but it was
Oh my God.
it was documented.
Sal, you're an idiot.
It was documented
Sal.
when he called in. He
Sal.
said this specifically. This is a specific
Sal,
quote.
listen to me. Your IQ is so corrupt and low
stop. It is
that
not.
you don't even know what I'm saying to you.
Yes, I do.
It's not a question of
I know
what
what a network is.
you're-
Like you work in AGT. The network is NBC. I know the difference.
So what would the question be?
What show were you on television?
AGT.
Right. What
What's that
show
got to
did
do
he
with-
turn down satanically on TV?
He didn't turn down
Adult
Adult
Swim is the
That's
network.
not the name.
What? It doesn't matter. He's
Satanically.
What?
You're an idiot. You're a moron.
When he explained it,
You know what a moron this guy is? I got to tell everybody. Hold on. We're in the middle of a game. I know it. I got to tell you what a dummy he is.
We're stopping the game for a second.
I'm not a
love
moron.
Sal.
I come up with good ideas here. Ideas.
So yesterday, perhaps we had a meeting yesterday. We now
In
have
a conference room.
we have a community we formed. Like, you know how people are on Facebook?
Yeah.
We have a community called Moldred. It's a
Which
private.
nobody's invited me to.
Well, you wouldn't. You're not. Yeah, you're not a part of it. If you want to be, you can be. But I try to spare you these things. Moldred was a community I developed with the guys at IBM. It's they have a great piece of software called Communities or Connections
And you can have your own community.
called Muldred. It's a place where my staff can write and communicate with one another. So I decided yesterday I rented out a conference hall with a big screen. Yeah, conference hall with a screen. And it was mandatory that everybody on Muldred has to attend.
Right.
I got up, I made about a half-hour presentation, then I turned the meeting over to John Hine.
Wow. Did you have like audio, video?
Yeah, everything.
Displays?
All the accoutrements.
Wow.
So that we could teach everybody how to use Muldred. And so we even had 2 guys from IBM there.
I was going to ask if I could have a personal.
No.
No?
No. Yes, of course you can. Of course. Listen. So the problem is, I know everything, not everything, but I know a lot of stuff about Muldred, and so does John Hine. We've been working through this thing for months. Okay? Mm-hmm. And rather than sit down with everyone individually and try to explain it to them, which could take forever, we said, let's get everyone together. We'll answer all your questions and explain how this thing works. Makes sense, right?
Absolutely.
Well, everybody, mandatory to be there. You have to have an ID and a card to get in. It's a whole formal
Right,
meeting.
I saw the thing. Bring your building ID,
Right,
etc.
Right. So I'm up there, and I'm talking for, I would say, close to a half hour. I'm explaining Muldred to everybody. I'm going through the intricacies, how to sign on, how to use this thing, how to communicate with one another, how we shall work together. And at one point, about 25 minutes in, I go, and for example, let's say Sal wants to do this. He's doing a phone call, and he wants help with it. I go, where is Sal? We look around the room. No Sal. 25 minutes into this fucking thing, I'm talking my brains out. Like, the last thing I want to do is sit there and teach. Who's not there? Everyone is there. The only one not there is who? Sal.
Why not?
Right. So with that, like almost like by a miracle, 25 minutes, all of a sudden, who comes running in the room? Like on fire?
All
Sal.
flustered.
Everybody else is there. I go, Sal, what's going on? He goes, hey, Howard, I was making a phone call to where did you make the
McDonald's in Libya.
To McDonald's in Libya. All right. So I go, okay, fine, whatever, you're late. Now, I didn't say this then. This guy is here all morning. He's going to be there after the meeting. Mm-hmm. I need him there at 11 o'clock for the meeting.
What?
Everybody else knows. And I'm thinking to myself, well, okay, I don't want to slow down the meeting berating Sal in front of everyone. But now he's missed 25 minutes. He has no fucking clue what's going on. And the absurd answer that he was making a phony phone call to McDonald's isn't going anywhere.
Right. It's going to be there all day.
Libya so far hasn't gone anywhere.
Well, I have important information that was just handed to me by John Lieberman.
Right.
Sal went to the newsroom to ask 2 different people where the meeting was.
Yeah, when I stormed
You're
out.
a fucking idiot.
I stormed out of the room.
How did everybody else know? Couldn't you have prepared a little?
I was caught up in the call, and then all of a sudden I looked at the clock. It said 11:21. I said, "Holy shit!" And I ran out.
Sal, can I ask you a question? We all did the wrap-up show together, right? We ended at 11 together, right? And we all frantically came in here and grabbed our notebooks and our pens and ran down to the meeting. So why did you go to make a phone call when we were all leaving together?
I was just caught up in it. It was just I messed up. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
With them,
You're retarded.
I got there. You know, I missed 20 minutes, but I got Muldred down pretty well. So
No,
thank
you
God.
missed-
You're shifting,
As well as you got this
deflecting.
game.
You
Not
think
deflecting,
you
I'm
got
answering.
Muldred down. You know what I'm going to do after the show today? I'm going to fucking quiz you on Muldred and see how well you got
I
it
know
down.
a lot about Muldred.
Yeah, okay.
You could quiz me right now.
No, I'm not going to bore the audience.
Well, we're in the
with that.
middle of another game.
We're in the middle of the game you just fucked up.
I didn't screw that
Unlike
up.
the meeting you fucked up yesterday.
Well, I apologize about that.
Yeah, good.
I just wasn't aware of time. It happens. We all screw up.
No, we all don't. Not one person screwed up but you.
Yeah, I know.
Can I say something about this question?
What question?
The
one
question that Sal screwed up.
Yeah, I mean, Eric, forget it. I mean, the guy fucked up. What am I going to do?
Wait. Adult Swim, for this moron's information, is a block of different animated and non-animated shows on the Cartoon Network. It's not.
Eric, it goes beyond that. Eric, it goes beyond that. I mean, the question doesn't even make sense.
We don't know
But
what he's asking for.
He's asking for the network. He's asking for the name of a show. He's asking for 50 different things. The whole thing is screwed.
I made it as general and simple as possible. What TV?
General is
I
the
want to get back to
problem.
how did you miss that meeting yesterday? It's beyond my comprehension. How many times do I have a meeting that important where I rent out a conference room
Not many.
so that I can help you with things?
And I appreciate it, and I apologize. I was a little late. Thank God I know Mildred very
I
well.
was done.
25 minutes.
How do you
You
think I
missed
feel?
most
You
of
think
his
I would want to miss
presentation.
meeting me out of all people?
What?
You think I would want to miss
Yes,
a meeting?
of course you did.
I know, but do you think?
Yes, I think you wanted to. I think you wanted to. You know what? I'm going to tell you something.
You're out
If
of
I
your
had said to
mind.
you,
You're nuts.
there's a woman waiting in the conference room at 11 o'clock with her legs spread. She's going to fucking fuck you, blow you, and then piss on you.
No, all you would have to say, you can piss on her and spit on her.
Yeah, right. If I told
Robbie,
you that,
keep yourself out of it.
If I told you that, Sal, you'd be there.
Howard, I got caught up in a phony phone call.
No, you
I
didn't.
screwed up.
Can I just add one more thing? Because Jason pointed this out to me. You know, Sal, as a general rule, you're almost always late for our Tuesday meeting.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I am not.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He is.
I am not.
I don't even think he was there at the last one.
Yeah, I sure was. I was absolutely there.
Yeah.
I've been to every single
At the
meeting.
very last meeting we had, I was well into the meeting, and I go, and Sal, Richard, almost a replay of yesterday.
I dropped my pen, and Gary, you screamed at me like a lunatic in the hallway.
No. I had to come and get you.
I went to the bathroom and I left my pen. I dropped my pen.
Dude, you have OCD? Is that what's going on?
I have a little bit of
So
that.
you have to be late to everything?
No, I'm never late to anything. I'm here early in the
If you're
morning.
on
I'm never,
time, will bad things happen? Because bad things have already happened to you. What are you worried
I
about?
have a little OCD stuff.
Yeah, all
Few
the
things.
magical thinking isn't working.
Well, then I'll change it. I'll change the magical
Yeah.
thinking. But
Yeah,
no, I
change
don't.
it to being on time.
I'm on time every
If you're on
morning
time,
on
good
this
things
show.
might happen.
I'm on time all the time. All the time I'm on
No,
time.
yesterday you weren't.
Yes, for that meeting, yes.
So how can you say you're on time all the time?
Not all the time, except for yesterday and the meeting before.
Weren't you late to work the other day? I got a report.
Nope. Mm-hmm. I wasn't late to work.
All right.
I was absolutely.
All right.
I haven't
Thank
been.
you.
Like,
Thank you for.
Howard, can I ask that one
Hey, how
more
much?
question?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting the second hand thanks to my good buddy John Lieberman. Sal, God's honest, swear to life, your kids. Did you doze off during the Mildred meeting yesterday?
No, and why? And Ronnie looked at me and closed his eyes like I was absolutely not 100% swearing the life of my children. Would not do something like that.
You wouldn't be late. You wouldn't, but you did it.
I was late. I admitted I was late, Rob, and I apologize about being late. I was in the middle of work and something
Such a
happened.
con man.
How am I a con man? I was fucking working on something.
Con man.
I said I was sorry. How am I a con man?
Because
what am I
it's
doing?
bullshit. You could have worked on that any time.
I know I could have, but I was caught up in it, and I looked down and I realized that it was 11:20. I fucked up.
Hey, can I point out one other
By the way,
thing?
the phone call's really good, though, at least.
Thank
that
you.
I'll give you.
Sal's
Is it?
never
Yeah.
late.
Thank goodness.
But Sal was late the day you made the most important announcement since we've been at Sirius.
Oh, remember that?
Right, yeah.
Yes, that I was late for, and you guys pulled a good prank on me. So at least it turned into decent radio.
You want to hear when Sal called, as long as it's just causing so many problems, you want to hear when Sal called McDonald's in Libya?
Yeah, let's hear
All
it.
right, well, first of all, I got to figure out what to do with Eric the actor and Javier.
I have a tiebreaker. I wrote a tiebreaker.
But Eric's already winning 1-0.
Right,
Okay.
we need 2 more questions now.
But-
Oh, I don't want 2 more. Is there a way to pay off both these fucking
I have
guys?
2 more questions, or I could give them both
Just-
$100 and we can move on.
just
How mu-
look-
no, wait, please, Sal. I'm trying to get out of your mess. What is that, Gary?
I have 2 more questions, or we could give them both $500, courtesy of Steven
Oh,
Singer,
I would love that.
and move on.
Oh, thank you.
Just read the plug at Friday and we'll move on.
Oh, thank you, Gary. Thank you. You hear that, Sal? Your fuck up.
I want you to I want you to rephrase my question because I disagree with you. What job on TV did Eric turn down because he thought it was too satanic?
Did he just change the word?
What's
No,
the
it's
answer?
the same thing. So what's the answer?
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim isn't a
not
job.
a job.
It's a network.
I get the word job, perhaps.
Okay, look.
Perhaps.
Okay. What
Thank you.
job?
Well,
What job? The job would be the name of the show, which we don't know.
Or a show.
You could have said
on.
Eric had a
Or
meeting
you
with
could
a
say what
network.
network.
Or a show on.
The word job is the
The word job
improper-
makes no sense.
That's the improper word.
There's no.
I have to double check the notes because I did copy and
All
paste
right,
that.
good. Copy and paste.
Now,
And you can be sure he doesn't understand Mildred at all.
I certainly do.
No.
now,
Yes,
What?
Eric.
what part of my explanation did you not understand? Adult Swim is on the Cartoon Network. It's not
Yeah,
one.
I know that, Eric.
particular
Oh, okay, I
show.
got to get out of this.
He's yelling at Sal.
God,
All right, I feel listeners.
We'll give you Sal's personal number.
please
All right,
don't.
listen to me.
All right. Well,
Eric, Javier, I've got good news for you. You've both won $500 cash in a monumental waste of money.
I'm so sorry. This is my fault, Howard.
It is your fault. I'm
You know what?
blocking you
We're
from
gonna
Twitter.
block you.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. You've won $500 cash from Steven Singer Jewelers.
Thank you.
Visit IHateStevenSinger.com today. Thank you, Steven Singer, for bailing me out on this. I don't know what I'd do without you. Thank you, StevenSinger.com. Eric, I'm going to put you and Javier.
It's in the middle of a game. Don't make me go in there.
What is this?
No, they're sending me in here.
What is going on today?
Ronnie has something to say. Ronnie, put your headphones on and say what you're going to say.
Say what you're going to say.
No, he said he wasn't sleeping. I know he was, okay?
I swear to God, I was not.
I have a witness.
I
The
saw
other
you-
security guy that was working with me.
I was. Are
we were,
you out of
we,
your
were
mind?
laughing, we were laughing our ass off.
I was not sleeping. Are you out of your mind? I would not sleep.
You were sleeping.
I don't care. I'm not even arguing.
Dude, he was
That's-
sitting there like this, making like he was awake, but his
You know
eyes
why?
were
Because
closed.
he's a big shot.
Big shot in my ass.
You better know how to fucking work that Moldred.
Howard, you know I didn't fall asleep. You know it. I would
I
hope
didn't
you
look
would.
at you. I don't know. Ronnie
I
is
looked at you
watching
constantly. I can even tell you
Like
where you
your
were
hat. I
sitting.
knew about
No.
your hat, remember?
That's
What,
crazy.
The idea that you know where I was sitting, it doesn't mean you didn't fall
I mean, I was
asleep.
observant of everything that was going on.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I
Sure.
wish we had a pop quiz for him.
Ask me any. Howard knows Moldred. I know Moldred. Ask me anything
Ronnie
about
has
it.
a whole list of people that were falling asleep during the meeting.
Wow.
Well, then you should discuss it with them because I wasn't falling asleep. Yes, I came late. I'll admit that.
What job did Moldred turn down for being satanic? You idiot. I mean, really, I always think like you not being intelligent is a joke. It's not.
It is.
You don't know geography. You don't know anything.
Fuck geography. Where am
You
I
don't know
going? I'm not a
history.
pilot.
You don't know anything.
History.
Can I tell you one more?
Yeah.
Remember when Sal had melanoma on his ass?
Oh, this is amazing.
He had melanoma on his ass?
I heard
Yeah.
this on the wrap-up show.
Thanks
Sal
for remembering, Robin. It was only cancer.
Sal had a melanoma on his ass. Like, that's what's a pretty serious thing.
Yeah.
So, skin cancer. So they're talking to him
That's a
yesterday.
strong
They're talking to him yesterday on the wrap-up show. And they're talking about skin cancer. And Sal, of course, tans because he doesn't understand that tanning is bad.
So what does he do
I
in
don't
a
understand that
thong?
being in the sun is tanning.
Right. Because
Yes, I
he
do.
goes, I don't go tanning. I'm just in the sun.
I don't go to tanning salons.
Okay, so then they say, well, what do you think causes cancer? He goes, my cancer was caused when my wife hit me with the paintball in my ass.
All right,
I'm taking this to the dollhouse.
Lower again?
Christine, you like this, don't you?
This is so funny. All right, ready? Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay. Lower.
Oh, my God.
It could have. There could have been carcinogens in that paint.
It didn't.
And it broke the skin, Robin.
Oh, it did break the
Yes,
skin.
it
You're
did.
right.
Oh.
Oh, well, there's Sal being right. No, I'm
No,
not.
you're
No,
not being
Sal,
right.
Oh,
not
yes.
being right.
And you know what?
Paint caused your cancer.
There could have been
Cancer doesn't show up that
carcinogens.
quickly.
And it's in the spot that my wife hit me twice, and I had a hole the size of a fucking golf ball in my ass with the paint in it. And it's in
No, come on.
And I don't tan my ass.
Who knows what you do?
That's what I was
You went to
asking.
tanning booths
As a
with
kid.
your clothes off.
Sometimes.
That's where you got your carcinoma.
It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, okay.
Does he get
Did the
completely-
doctor tell you that?
I don't know who told me that. Somebody told me that.
What did your
You
doctor
told
say?
yourself.
I don't know, but if you get a doctor on the phone,
Why wouldn't you know what your doctor said? The most important person, the guy who diagnosed your cancer, gave you a reason.
I'll tell you what my doctor said. He said it could be anything. It could have been the tanning beds, it could have been the sun, and it could have been something else.
It could have been from paintball?
It could have been. There could have been
Okay.
carcinogens
Did
in
your
that
doctor
paint.
said that?
I believe he did.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wouldn't have remembered it if he didn't. You're an ass. Fuck you.
What about those mechanical cigarettes you smoke that have a big poison bottle on it?
That was yes,
With a
that was
skull
from
and
Australia,
crossbones,
but I'm
yeah.
using something new now. I'm
Or the
using.
Propecia from India.
I stopped using the Propecia from
And
India.
now he's wearing a helmet with lights on it. What?
The helmet's out. His wife was unhappy about the helmet. She
No.
actually wants him to live.
No,
Oh, my
it's
God.
not that. You brought up a good point, Howard. You said stop it, and I thought about it.
Sal got a hold of this helmet where if you stick it on your head and they put lights on, the light makes your hair grow.
It's low laser light technology.
Oh, fucking idiot.
You could follow up on carcinogens and paintballs. That is, and even Robin agrees with that.
Howard, I'm
No,
sorry.
I didn't hear Robin agree with that.
Robin, she was a nurse,
I
and
bet
she
you
did.
it's
She,
way more likely that you sat in a tanning booth, tanning your asshole.
But did he get in
Caused
the
it-
tanning booth naked?
Yes.
once in a while. No, back in the day, I wore fruit in the looms.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
sure.
but it's the area. Yeah, I did expose it. Yes, the answer is yes.
The answer is that's where it came from.
All right.
My guess.
Oh,
I'm
we
not
go.
a doctor, but I would say it's more from that than paintball.
I have a feel. Sal loves to, go around the internet, right?
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that the story I'm holding in my hands is what he saw.
No,
It's a
not
guy got shot with paintball, and where he got shot in his cheek revealed that he had a cancerous mole there.
Right. It was actually lucky for him because
Yeah, because he went to get it looked at.
Right. Okay.